Okay, this is going to be a review of the Zowie S2 in 2020. Um, and this video I'm going to explain to you whether this mouse is for or for not you. This mouse does come in at $70, and I will get into a sound test in just a few seconds. So $70, and it comes in at 85 grams. It does have a 3360 sensor, and you can get this in matte black or glossy Divina, which is blue or pink, but it is glossy, and personally I've had a glossy FK2, and I really do not like the glossy coatings. They get extremely disgusting like within the first month, and you can't really wash them. So yeah, here's a sound test of the buttons. Right and left click. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so I really like these buttons on this mouse. They use Huano switches, which are kind of like, think of like more tactile Omrons. I really do prefer Huanos over Omrons. I really don't like Omrons very much. Um, Sorry for my fingers; they're a little bit nasty. There is a little bit of pre-travel and a little bit of post-travel, but you really don't notice it. Um, so yeah, the side buttons are my favorite side buttons I've ever used. They're extremely tactile. They have almost no travel distance, and they have no pre or post travel. Absolutely none. I actually really like Zowie scroll wheels. I don't know why people don't like them. I guess because of them only being 16 steps, and they are a little bit louder, a lot louder. But I actually enjoy the way that they feel a lot. If you can get over the sound, you'll probably enjoy the way that they feel. So the shape of this mouse is definitely geared toward claw users. And I would say any hand size can really use this mouse. Um, this is definitely geared more towards claw users, because if you look at a comparison between the Pulsefire Haste, just look at that hump. Look at that. The mouse is very large, in the hump, it's definitely a straight out medium sized mouse. It's not small. It's definitely not large. But the hump is extremely big, very large. Um, so if you don't like your palm being filled out, you're definitely not gonna like this mouse. I would say this mouse is probably perfect, literally perfect, for people who thought the XM1 was a little bit too aggressive. Um, the way that the mouse curves in the back is extremely nice, personally. The shape of the S2 is probably on the same level as the XM1, I would say, in my opinion. Um, Potentially even better, but the XM1 just comes with a little bit more features out of the box. Um, but the way that the mouse curves is literally perfect for me. It gives me like perfect support for my hands. Um, and the triggers are extremely low to the ground. So yeah. On the bottom, there's a polling rate and a DPI button, and the feet are actually okay. So Zowie stock feet are actually probably some of the best, if not the best, Teflon feet out there. They do glide very well, and this is on the Aqua Control Plus. Um, there's obviously going to be no quality control issues with this mouse because it's 85 grams and it's made by Zowie. Zowie mice are extremely strong, except I monkey gripped my mouse, and I did end up getting it to creak. You can't really hear it that much. You could probably hear it there a little bit. I don't know if you could, but it doesn't affect me at all. And that's after a very long period of use. And yeah, the cable is obviously just a rubber cable, an extremely bad rubber cable. I don't know if you can see this. You can't even like bend it, as with the Pulsefire Haste cable. Like, just look at that. I do have a paracord, a zebra paracord, and Tiger Arc 2 is coming in for it. so that's not really an issue. But going into mods with this mouse, this is probably one of the best mice still in 2020 if you mod it. A few of the mods you can do obviously is changing the cable, changing the feet, and you can take out the 2 springs in the scroll wheel actually. When you open it up to make it a little bit smoother, and a lot of people say they really enjoy the feel of it when you take out the 2 springs in the scroll wheel, even one. And for people that really value shape, this is definitely going to be a mouse for you. If you don't value shape and you value weight and you just want a good mouse out of the box, this is probably not going to be for you at all. But if you are into modding mice and you want a mouse you can mod and take your time with and personalize yourself, this is probably one of the easiest mice to personalize. I've seen people buy aftermarket shells because it's only a 2-part mouse. You can see where the lines are drawn right here, so people take off the shell and put like a blue shell on that they buy off like Mouse Market or something, and then you can put that on. So you can really personalize this mouse. I know one other company did try and make a clone of this mouse. HK Gaming made the Naos M, and it was a complete flop. They quit making mice after the Naos M. So yeah, I don't even know if it's pronounced Naos. It's something like that. And it was a clone of the S2, and it was just a complete disaster. Like, the mouse, people were just getting like literally destroyed mice in the mail. So yeah. I'll leave a description I'll leave a link in the description to a few places you can get paracords and aftermarket feet for, and the mouse if you do want to buy it. If you do claw, I would definitely look into this mouse, or even claw fingertip. This is definitely a mouse you want to look into. If you palm, sorry, this is probably not a mouse to look into unless you have very small hands. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. In my opinion, this mouse is definitely worth it. For the people that like modding mice out of the box people, this is probably not going to be for you. In my next few videos, I'm going to have a Matrix keyboard review, a Aqua Control Plus review, and a HyperX Pulsefire Haste review coming out. So yeah, peace.